Oh, well, hello. We didn't see you there. I'm Michael.
Hi, Chris.
And this is our episode of RuCap, Boozecaps, Season 8, Episode 4?
Yeah.
4.
You wear it well. Stick, paint it on. You wear it well.
In honor of today's episode, we decided that we would make neon-themed drinks. So, we have this electric blue margarita.
Does it look green to you right now?
Okay.
In this drink is...
Yo, listen up, here's the story about a little guy that lives in a blue world, and all day and all...
Ru just comes in and says, hey, get into 3 teams, go. Team 1, predictable, Team New York, right?
Yep, Team New York.
You got Bob.
Oh, acid.
And Thorgy.
We have my favorite group of girls, Naomi, Kimchi, and Robbie formed together.
Which, and they're like team best friend race, which means they're apparently been friends this whole time. Editing has not shown that.
No, it hasn't, but I'm for it. You have the leftovers, you have Chi-Chi, Naisha, and you have Derek.
Right, which of the 3, I feel 2 are fairly underwhelming, and 1 that she's just a lone star on her own that can't find her way, and she gets pulled into a black hole of mediocrity.
Yeah, well, I hope you're referring to who I think you're referring to.
Clearly, Derek.
Said no one. Nobody wants ants at a picnic.
No, it's like having mosquitoes when you're camping.
No, that's fucking
It
terrible.
ruins everything.
It does.
I don't camp if there's gonna be a single mosquito.
No, because they're attracted to you.
I'm a hot mosquito commodity. So Ru tells them that they have to get into new wave music groups, create their own song, and perform in front of a live audience. So they have 3 different things. There's party, punk, and synth. And immediately, group oddball, Kimchi, Naomi, and Robbie want
We
punk.
want to take punk, which actually, like, looking back on it, I think that was a really smart move.
Yeah.
Because punk, doesn't involve a lot of singing.
No.
Involves a ton of yelling.
Yep.
And can
Really
have some really awesome looks.
Yeah, and it's like really, distinct style,
Yeah.
while synth and
Party.
are very broad and not really sure what that looks like. I feel like
Look-wise.
synth is kind of like old age Kesha.
Okay. Interesting. I mean, I sincerely hope that you have another idea of what synth is. So the synth group and the party group, they're trying to figure out what they want to do because the girls are kind of split. The New York Queens want to do party, Naisha and Derek want to do party, Chi-Chi wants to do synth. And so...
Sith.
Because this is Star Wars. Bam! I don't know, the 2 just merged.
And I want to
suddenly.
be on the dark side.
So...
I don't know, the 2 Jedis are like, well, we're Jedis, she's a Jedi, she's a Jedi, you
She's a
guys
Sith.
aren't unanimously Jedis.
I mean, but think
so
about it.
I think there's an issue here.
Chi-Chi would be a Sith.
If Chi-Chi was a Sith, like a Sith Lord of some sort, or a Dark Jedi, which one do you think she would be?
Oh, maybe Darth Maul.
Why?
Well, because
Because her face is busted?
Because I think she slays the competition. Her face has been busted in the past couple
It's
of
been
episodes.
alright. They're getting their scripts ready and their songs ready, and they're trying to figure everything out. As already stated, that oddball, not the good oddball group, but the leftovers group is like a hot mess of sort of passive aggression and not doing very well. In the meantime, Team New York, that was like super excited that they were gonna be like all hot shit, are kind of having struggles because of Thorgy, who you'd think would be like the least issue
Troublesome.
ever. But everything that happens, Thorgy's just a little like,
Oh my god.
Thorgy is a really, like, well-renowned musician and has a lot of experience in training musically.
yeah, she plays like 3 different string instruments, and she's very, very critical
And she's not
of
even
what they're supposed to be
Asian.
doing. Now, let me address a common misconception. Asians can have dreadlocks.
So the girls go into rehearsal with Lucian. Bob fucking starts
Wait.
like shitstorm of a fight with Lucian because she's upset because Thorgy's like, I know what I'm doing, and they keep poo-pooing everything that they're doing, and so they're just kind of fighting constantly. So Bob decides to take it out on Lucian. Bad idea, because Lucian is going to be the judge. That's really awkward and uncomfortable. Things seem fine with Lake Chicken Wings, which is our favorite group.
The biggest issue was that they couldn't scream very loud, which I
you
think
can work on.
You just gotta think about something that makes you really angry. Chris, if you were in that position, what would you focus on when you had to do your screaming?
I think I would focus on the fact that you leave the fucking cabinets open all the goddamn time.
Oh my god! I was gonna talk about when you nagged me about the fucking cabinets! Ah! Fa Mulan. Present. The final team is Derek and Chi-Chi and Naisha, and they do the rehearsal. And it's fine, it's just kind of weird because they're all on different pages. And the most obnoxious thing is that Derek insists that she's going to sing it, even though her voice is like, okay. She thinks she's actually Britney.
She
And
does.
she's not. Looking like Britney does not a drag superstar make.
We start off with Street Meets,
Which
is
is
the New York Queens.
And
They do a fantastic job with their choreography.
It is
I was
so
really
good.
impressed. And then we get the Dragometry, which is the oddballs, and it
yeah.
was okay. Like I kind of felt
Yeah.
it. I like the song; it stuck in my head.
I did not like the song. It was built around shapes. Like, you're a rectangle
Rectangle
girl. Or-
girls of the world.
Right, rectangle girls of the world, which only makes me think of Roly Poly Oly and his friend who's the blocky
Oh
boy.
my goodness, I liked Roly Poly Oly.
Right, but can't you imagine them singing like rectangle girls of the world
Yeah,
and
I
like
could.
having like
And it being
rectangle
like
girls?
this like inspirational song on Roly Poly Oly to teach children that like it's okay to be unique and different.
Exactly. Oh my god, I get their song now. Do you think that's what they were going for?
Yeah. The whole idea was it was like be unique, be who you are.
This is turning into a bad reputation
Why
for
don't you
me.
pick up on like common themes?
Acute scaling girls of the world would make a lot more sense for unusual people. Scalene triangles are the weirdest triangles. The chicken wings, and the chicken wings were...
We have a bone to pick with you.
They killed it, which was super exciting because they kind of built it up to be like, everyone's like, I don't see punk. How could they be punk?
How could they be punk?
Punk? No. Top 3 favorite looks. Chris, ready, and go.
Naomi, Kimchi, Acid, Betty.
I said Robbie, Naomi, and Acid, Betty.
Oh my
Get-
god. Really? You thought Robbie's was like better than Kimchi's?
Okay, you're gonna hate me for this. I actually put kimchi in my bottom looks. I thought that the makeup was beautiful, but if I took away the makeup, I was not impressed with the outfit very much, and I thought the padding made her look shorter than she is.
Well, overall, I would have to say I really did love Acid's look.
I thought that Acid's look was great. I thought it was cool. I'm always for like skin painting entirely.
Yeah, well, I
Neon.
love this little like creature of the Black Lagoon,
Amazing.
neon
Yeah.
realness. Well, let's talk about our bottom looks, Michael.
You.
Well, I'm always a bottom look.
Bottom looks. What were you thinking, Chris?
Well, Michael, I'll tell you. My bottom looks were Derek, Chi-Chi, and my last look would have been Thorgy.
I said kimchi, Thorgy, and my other one was Chi-Chi.
Chi-Chi was like, Lil Kim decided that she wanted to be a drag queen, so she got on a fucking neon bathing suit and then put on some pink hair and said, here I am.
Exactly. I was gonna say
But
the
without
exact,
the plastic surgery.
and I was gonna say the exact same thing. Other
Derek,
top looks.
I was like, girlfriend, that was a Marco look that you probably walked down during their fashion show. Not a huge fan. You could do better.
It seemed like it was a nice look that happened to be neon as opposed to being a look focused on being neon.
And Thorgy, I just thought overall it was a little bit too... There was too much.
Too much.
I thought there needed to be...
I agree with the judges on that one. Robbie Turner wins because she did so well leading the group. She was the only like lead singer of any of the groups.
Yeah, and she was the one who stood out too with the blonde hair as opposed
She
to
had the
red
blonde hair. She was in the center. She was calling out the things.
She did the awesome...
Yeah, Roxy Andrews takes some notes. After that, it was very clear none of Team New York was going to be in the bottom. It was only Team Oddball that had to
Team Oddball.
figure it out. Derek, Naisha, and Chi-Chi. They didn't have that engaging of a performance.
The biggest issue I saw was Chi-Chi's look, which wasn't great. I love the way that she kind of performed.
Yeah.
And then I didn't care for Derek's singing, and I didn't care for Derek's look. So I instinctively thought, oh, those are going to be your bottom two. But
Chi-Chi and Derek.
Surprise, it's Naisha and Chi-Chi. Because somehow Derek is managing to
the
skate
by
away.
and the missed fame of the season, except from like day one.
If you can't give me more,
then I'm not going to be a slave for you.
and you know what?
And I think he's toxic to this show.
Hit me, baby, one more time, because I've had it. Don't let me be the last to know when you leave, because I will be happy, and I will be drinking some soda pop, which is a song, and
every time I realize that you left this show, I'll feel lucky.
and you know what? I'll be dancing till the world ends.
So when you're done with this show, bitch, you better work. It comes down somehow to Naisha and Chi-Chi, and you know as soon as that happens,
You know
that
that
Naisha's
Chi-Chi's
going home.
just gonna, like,
we saw
slit some
Chi-Chi
throats.
do her lip syncing. We know she's incredible. We saw Naisha do her lip syncing. We know she's not, and that is exactly how it turns out. It was very much like watching So
you know-
Nika 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 Nik, and So Nika 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 Nik's 4-year-old
And-
sister who really wants to try and do gymnastics but doesn't really know how.
But I really did like the outfit. She was giving me some little, like, Angina's, like, sister.
Whose vagina? Naisha goes the fuck home. Again, so I'm Michael,
And I'm Chris.
and thank you for watching what was a train wreck of this episode of RuCap Boozecap.
Cut.
Print Razzie.
I'm blue, now the need